Namaste. For our practice together today, I encourage you to have as many props that you have available. Just anything that might add to your level of comfort while here on the mat. So I'm currently sitting on a cushion or a pillow. I have a blanket laid across the length of my mat, and I've also got 2 blocks. All of them are optional, but nice options to help you get comfortable here on the mat. So our practice today will look like starting with some seated pranayama work and centering, and then some gentle stretching to prepare ourselves for seated meditation. And then we'll end our time with a Shavasana. But the focus of our practice today really is meditation. And I think that there are a lot of different ideas and some misconceptions about meditation that really prevent a lot of people from engaging with the practice. The 2 big misconceptions, I think, are one, that you have to be really good at it in order to do it right. And then the second is that through meditation, we are trying to transcend this reality in some way, to achieve some higher level of consciousness outside of this realm. But the way that I approach it is that this right here, everything we can see, touch, feel, this reality, this is it. This is all we get. So how do we navigate our way best through this life with what we have? Well, I think that meditation can really help us with tools and strategies to help navigate our way through life so that we're not always going to be pulled in every direction of our thoughts or in every direction of the changing world around us. That creates stress within the body, and we can't function properly when we are stressed. So meditation helps us to navigate this life with less stress. Take a comfortable seated position and close your eyes. We always start with the body, because the body is always right here, right now. So feel your body in space. Feel your hips on the ground. Feel your feet on the ground. Feel your hands on your lap. Take this time to be in your body right now. What's it like in there today? Shift your awareness up towards your mind and notice what it's like in there today. And start to listen for the whisper of your breath in and out through the nose. Allow the breath to start to deepen and expand here. We'll start to find some ujjayi pranayama here. So take a deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth and exhale on the sound of a ha. Again, inhale. Open your mouth, exhale. Inhale. Now keep your lips sealed, but exhale and make the same sound. Again, inhale. Exhale out the nose. Keep this breath going And start to flutter your eyes open and take in the light of your space. Adding movement to breath here. Inhale, lift your shoulders up towards your ears. And exhale, roll them back and down. And do that again. Inhale, lift. Exhale, roll them back and down. From here, just move any props from the side. Reach your left hand over to the left. Let it touch the ground, and then reach your right hand up and side bend towards the left. Allow your outer right hip to rest heavily on the ground so that when you reach your right fingers over, there's a nice stretch through the outer hip. Breathe into the right side of your ribs here for 2 more breaths. Allow the inhale to lift you back through center. Let's come to the other side. Reach your right hand down to the right, left hand up and over to the right. Side bend. And then again, direct the breath to the left side of your rib cage here. Help to deepen the stretch there with your breath. Lift yourself back up. And from here, just float your hands just off of your thighs and twist your chest and your shoulders to the left. And then from there, let the hands come down. And wherever the hands land, use the hands to assist to find a deeper rotation of the spine. Roll the left shoulder back, rotate the head back. Take 2 breaths. Keeping a gentle lift of the chest, breathing along the graceful curves of your spine. Float the hands here, then untwist back to center. Let's go to the other side. So turn your torso and your shoulders and your chest to the right, and then let the hands land wherever they land. Use the hands there as leverage to help with the rotation of the spine here. Gazing past the right shoulder. Enjoying 2 more breaths. Float the hands, engage the belly slightly, and then untwist back to center. And then from here, just start to walk your hands forward. Take a gentle forward fold over your legs. Bow your head. Walk your hands back towards your legs. And now we're going to transition onto all fours into a tabletop. So just move whatever cushion you may have been sitting on. Just place it off of your mat for a moment and do the same with your blocks. Coming to all fours, bring the hands so that they are outer shoulder width apart. Have your knees so that they are under your hips. Mobilizing the spine here with breath and movement. Inhale, reach your chest forward, lift your tailbone, look up. Exhale, round your tailbone forward, lift your belly away from the ground and tuck your chin. Inhale, forward and through, reach your heart forward, let the tailbone lift, open your throat. And exhale, round, send your heart towards your spine. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Neutral tabletop. Step just your right foot back and tuck your toes. From there, press into your hands, and as if you're trying to slide your hands forward, press your right heel back, isolating that stretch through the right calf muscles here. And take 2 breaths. And bring the right knee back. And then step the left foot back and tuck the toes. From there, press into the hands, bring your weight back and reach that left heel further back behind you. Get a nice stretch through the calf muscles here. One more breath. Let's come back to all fours. Widen your knees apart. Allow your big toes to touch behind you. And then reach your sitting bones back towards your heels. We're going to come into child's pose. Walk the hands forward slightly. And then bring the forearms and the elbows down and bow your forehead to the ground. Take 3 breaths here. Walk your hands back towards your knees. Sit yourself up onto your heels. Come back towards the center of your mat, and we're going to set up for Baddha Konasana. But for Baddha Konasana today, rather than bringing the heels nice and close to the groins and widening the knees like that, bring your heels further away. Create more of a wider diamond shape here. And then very gently allow yourself to bow and round forward. Just starting to release the backs of the hips, open up that space where the low back meets our outer hips. And for the last few breaths, allow the weight of the head to be pulled down by gravity to relax the back of the neck. Walk your hands back, lift yourself back up into a seated position. And now we will set ourselves up for our seated meditation. So we're going to be focusing on 3 elements of meditation that I think are essential. And the first one is comfort. So do whatever you need to make yourself as comfortable as possible. If the body cannot relax, the mind will never be able to relax. So, like I said before, we always start with the body. So tend to your body here and make it as comfortable as it can be. So if that means that at any point in time, if you get uncomfortable in our seated meditation, just lie down in Shavasana. You can also lean your back against a wall. That can be nice. That can kind of take the pressure off of the hips. Another thing I like to do, as well as sitting on a cushion like I am right now, is to take 2 blocks and to just place them, prop them under the knees so that the knees are supported here, and that way the legs can relax a little bit more. Once you feel like you've found your comfortable seat, close your eyes. Rest your hands on your lap, either palms up or palms down. So comfort and relaxation are number 1. Number 2 is a single-minded focus. So for now, let's let that be the breath. focus all of your attention right now on the movement of your inhales and exhales through the nose. To help keep us anchored to the breath, you can also start to find the mantra within your mind. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. Very simple but effective. And then the last element of meditation, the third aspect, is our awareness. So that we can be aware of when the mind gets pulled by thought. Knowing that we can always come back to the present through our focus. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. Notice when thoughts and distractions come up. And rather than trying to push them away or resist them in any way, which will just create more tension, receive the distraction, whether it's thought or something outside of yourself. See if you can make peace with it. And then watch as it drifts away. The mind is not the enemy. It is such a beautiful tool. Make peace with what the mind offers, and then come back to right here, right now. And if you can't make peace with the distractions, that's okay. Start by making space. Just hold space for it. My teacher once used the metaphor of an ocean. Our mind is like the ocean. We tend to stay and operate on the level of the surface of thought, of the fluctuating waves of the surface, the fluctuating thoughts that we encounter all day, every day. In meditation, we endeavor to go deeper than that. Go deeper into the dark, deep blue of your awareness and consciousness. Feel yourself going deeper and deeper. Notice thoughts as they arise, and then go deeper. And in this depth, in this space you've created for yourself, maybe ask yourself, who am I? Who am I? And then notice the mind, the level of thought. Try to answer that question. And any answers or labels that it presents to you, or titles that others have put on you or you've put on yourself, all of those labels are fleeting. They are subject to change. Can you access that part of yourself that is not subject to change? That part of you that knows peace. That part of you that is always at rest. Ask that part of yourself, who am I? Keep holding space, keep creating space. Make peace with whatever comes up. Attune yourself to the whisper of your breath. Bring all of your awareness back to breath now. Keep this focus on your inhales and exhales as you very gently begin to bring the prana of your eyes forward. Open your eyes. And with as little movement as possible, let's transition into our Shavasana. Feel free to use the cushion that you may have been sitting on. Place it under your knees. Lay yourself down. And close your eyes again. So there's a certain level of focus that is required for meditation. See if you can start to soften that focus here. Feel the energy behind your eyes. Just start to slow down. Releasing any control of the breath. Relaxing any residual tension in the body and allowing the bones of your body to rest heavily here. And just allow yourself to drift into relaxation. Start to listen for the whisper of your breath. And as the breath deepens, allow the breath to start to expand the inner landscape of your body. Feel the breath as a full body experience here. And then very gently begin to awaken your fingers and your toes. Without creating any tension in the body, just find any movement here on your back that feels nice. Maybe reaching the arms overhead, taking a full body stretch or a twist. Eventually bending your knees, walking your feet in, and rolling yourself over to one side, pausing in a fetal position. And then make your way up into a comfortable seat where we will close our practice together. And close your eyes once you land there. And feel whatever you feel. May we carry forward whatever space we may have created for ourselves in body and mind today. And to acknowledge the effort that it takes to show up for yourself here on your mat. Bring your hands together in front of your beautiful heart. And then offer yourself a deep bow of gratitude. Namaste.